Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I was using my Birkin 25 today and I thought while she's packed up with all of her stuff in, why not do a what's in my bag and show you how I use the Hermes Birkin 25 and what I carry in her. Generally, this is what I had in her today, and share with you what fits. Now, firstly, before we get started, you'll see that I don't close this. I don't think I've closed this since I got this bag. Anytime I use it, I leave these open. They're quite loose. I've never felt the need to close it. I've never felt insecure with it being open. I am used to the Neverfull, which is completely open. So generally, I don't use it. I generally always have this little charm on her. I don't always have this one on, but I have it back on at the minute. This is the little key that comes with her, but this little rodeo is normally on, and this is what I had out with me today. So I'm going to share with you what's in here. Now, before we get started, what's not in here, and clearly this video is not sponsored by one of the popular companies. There's still no bag liner in here. There's still no bag organizer. And I've been using this bag since I got it without one, and I know that's not sensible. I know that I need to get one because one, it will protect the bag. I have a pen in here and you'll see that, and that would protect the inside of the lining. It would protect it from getting scratched, and how much these bags cost. I should have a liner. So the fact that mine doesn't has one, I'm not advocating that. I've just been really lazy, if I'm honest, and haven't got around to getting one yet, but I do need to get one, and I fully admit that before we get started. So the first thing that's in my Birkin that might not be in everybody's, and this is in the 25 size, so it gives you an idea of what fits. My laptop does not fit in here, so my laptop is never carried in this. And I've just lifted to show you my Louis Vuitton agenda, which comes with me a lot of places, does not fit comfortably in here. When I take everything out of this and show you what was in today, I'll show you trying to put the Louis Vuitton agenda GM in, but it's certainly not comfortable and I don't carry her in that. But first thing in today's is a book. It's by David Baldacci. He is a crime writer. It's quite a thick book, as you can see. Anytime if I'm going somewhere that I'm going by myself and I'm going to be stopping for a coffee or a tea, there's going to be a book with me, so that is in my bag today. As you can see, that's quite bulky, but it fits in there no problem, and you'll see what else is in here. There's still quite a lot else in. I also have this little notebook with me. Now, did I need another notebook? No, I didn't. But it has dogs all over it. And that's basically my excuse. That's basically the end of why I bought this. This is from Sainsbury's, so very inexpensive, but it is a 23-24 academic diary, and the reason I bought it was the dogs all over the print. So there you go. Now, I have been using it, and what I've been using this for is planning out my videos. So my weekly videos have been set out there, and then I have ideas for videos scribbled at the front of it. So this was coming with me because I thought I might have time if I was sitting for coffee to have a little bit of a planning session. So this came with me in this bag as well. I have my phone, which is the iPhone Pro, not the Max one, which is the biggest, but obviously it would fit no problem if it was the biggest one. But I have my iPhone in here, and I have my Louis Vuitton card holder, and it's packed full, as you can see if you've watched my other videos on these. I've packed it full again. I do empty it more regularly this time to try and stop it completely getting destroyed, but I have my receipts and everything in here. I have all of my bank cards up there, and then I have spare cards and some cash in here, so that's in there and generally gets moved from bag to bag. I also have my key clay in this. In my key clay, I have migraine tablets, I have the old-fashioned headphones, I have my nectar card, I have some other little cards and plasters and things, so that's pretty full, and that goes in there and that just gets moved from bag to bag. These I swapped out of my Neverfull this morning from work, so the card holder, this, some of the little bits and pieces in here all were in the Neverfull and then just went into this one before I went out and shopping. I then have perfume in here. Now, there is a smaller version of this. This makes me laugh. This is the Armani She perfume. I love this. If I can find this, I will link it below. It's, oh, the smell, the scent of this is just stunning. It's a very, very old perfume though, and I have been wearing this perfume since I was in my late teens, and I've never stopped. Why fix it if it's not broke? But I love it. The smell's amazing and it brings back so many memories for me. But this is the larger one. You can get a smaller one, which is about this size, and I will generally try and have the smaller version of whichever perfume I want for my handbag, but I've used it. So this one I did have that's about this size is finished, and the one that was left to be opened was this. So I've just, lucky enough this is big enough, I can just pop her in, and she has been coming with me. Oh, I love that. Love it so much. But I always carry perfume. If I'm carrying one of my mini bags, which I carry a lot, all of what's around us, I will have in the little key clay pouch a little small travel sample of perfume. The ones that Louis Vuitton give out, whenever you're shopping there, they will give quite a few of the samples. They're fab. They're just that slim little tiny size. They fit in the key clay, and that's what I take in my mini bags. But if it's a bigger bag, one of these beauties or one of the other perfumes that I use will come with me. What's next in here? We also have my 4-ring key holder, which has my keys in it. And this obviously also pops from bag to bag because my house key is on this. The 4-ring I've never really used a 6-ring because I do use so many mini bags. I don't have 6 keys that I need to use. I don't use it for a credit card down the slip in the back, which you can do on the 6-ring key holder. So this one works really well for me because I'm quite often going into very small bags. If you are considering either the 4-ring or the 6-ring, I do have a video talking about the key holders and comparing them, and it might give you a bit more insight. But the 4-ring certainly fits for me and does everything that I need, and she just pops into the bag whenever I'm swapping out, and obviously that comes with me. The only thing I have forgotten to put in here is my car key. Obviously would have been in here as well whenever I was out shopping. I then have my AirPods, and I generally take these everywhere, and mine has on the front of it a heart for family, an F and an L, and a little dog sign because, you know, dogs and the diary. I know. But these I take with me quite a lot. If I am going to have time to sit down somewhere, I may want to listen to some music, I will take these, but that's generally not the reason why I try not to forget them. If I am shopping, if I'm doing the grocery shopping, or if I'm going to Sainsbury's or whatever, I like to put my earpods in, music in while I go along, and it just doesn't make it seem like such a chore, and it doesn't make it seem like one of those things you have to do rather than you want to do. So I will generally have these everywhere. I once swore I would never buy these and I would just have the old-fashioned ones, but eating my word, total convert, take these everywhere with me. I then have a lip product, and the one that I had in my bag was the Dior Lip Glow. This is in the purpley type colour. I wear this one quite a lot. It's not as I have a red on at the minute, which is obviously quite vibrant. This one is a little bit less in your face. It gives a tint, but rather being a very strong colour. And I wear that quite a lot. It's actually gonna need replaced soon, but that is just plopped in my bag as well. And then, I know, there should not be a pen lying in any of these bags without a handbag liner, because if the top comes off and the pen goes a-drawn inside the bag, that's not good for the Birkin. Definitely not good for the Birkin. But because I thought I might have time to sit and plan a few videos and I had my notebook, I had a pen with me as well. Foolish, I know, and I should have a liner, but being honest with you, and that's what's in the bag. So that's everything I had in the bag with me today. You can see what it's like whenever the bag is empty. It's one open space. It has a slip pocket here, and it has a zip pocket on the back. I didn't have anything in the zip pocket. I don't think I've ever used the zip pocket, if I'm honest. Generally, because it is a tote bag, I just throw everything in. What I have also done with this bag, and do often, is put my water bottle in it. Again, why I need to have a liner. If I have my very big water bottle, it sticks up the top, but that doesn't really bother me. But generally what I'll do is just get a smaller bottle and take it with me. But again, for the lining, I should have a cover in. Just having a look for the how I do use her, I'm not having a liner. There's no marks, touch wood, so far. There's nothing in there that I can see. There's no stains or anything. She's still in fabulous condition, and there's no corner wear or anything yet, which is great. She's holding up really well. But I did tell you I would show you this because I generally bring this everywhere with me, and I need the Neverfull for it because it's so big and it's heavy. It can go in, so if I was carrying very little else, it does fit in. You can see it kind of poking up the top if you're on a 25 size, and I will show you. Now my agenda is quite full, but I'll show you this way how much room she takes up. So if I had this in, I wouldn't be able to put my book in. Let's see what would fit. I obviously wouldn't need another notebook, but just to see what fits, I could put that in. I could put my card holder in. I have the key clay, my phone, 4-ring key holder also can go in there. Perfume also can go in. Lip product, AirPods, let's not forget the pen, all in. So she does hold all of that. And I know some people would say that the 25 is too small. For me, it's perfect. I feel that it works for my lifestyle. I don't, apart from the Neverfull, carry a huge amount if I'm not going to work. I'm 5'1". I think the size suits me very well. And generally, I will need either a book, I don't need it, but I will want to bring either a book or a notebook, and I can get that in, so I don't really need any more. Now with everything that's in there, that is noticeably heavier than it was the first time, but that will be because my agenda is jam-packed, and I'll give you a look of that's like. Now it's not pretty because I've just thrown it all in as we were talking, and again, a bag liner would probably be able to give a bit more organisation. But you can really use this bag like the tote is designed for and just plop everything in. Now I generally don't carry the agenda in it. When I need the agenda, I will generally take the Neverfull because it's taking up so much of the room there and it's quite heavy. But it works and it fits. And if you're looking at one of these bags, there's quite a bit in there. I do think if you needed to carry a laptop, now it would be a very expensive work bag, but a bigger version of this, obviously that would fit a laptop, would look pretty fab if it's a work bag. It's not something I'm going to spend the money on to have a Birkin in a 30 or a 35 say to be able to carry my laptop. That's not going to happen. The Neverfull works perfectly for me, but just give you an insight of what is in there if you're looking at this. But that is what was in my Birkin 25 today, and by way of a very quick update, no signs of wear as of yet. And as you can see, I'm not overly careful. There are pens and water bottles, but she still looks fabulous. She still has the little stickers on her feet, which Meredith will be shouting at the screen for, but they're only on the feet, Meredith. No corner wear, no markings. I still love this bag. I still have no regrets buying this bag. I still have no regrets buying this bag the way that I did. I bought it through a personal shopper, reseller. I did not go through the store. I was not that patient. I was not prepared to wait. I was not prepared to compromise in any of the specifications that I wanted. So I have no regrets at all, and I love her, and that is what is in my Hermes Birkin 25. Thank you so much for watching me. If this has been in any way informative for you, if you're looking at one of these bags, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing, and if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video on the screen for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.